Hello everyone and welcome back again. In this video I'm going to explain the chart in Excel 2019. This video will be the last video in Excel. Of course there are many other topics, there are many other advanced topic in Excel like pivot table, what if scenario and many other topics. And of course as you have already know there are many functions and formulas, maybe hundreds of functions and formulas in Excel. But we have only covered the most important things. So now we'll start with the chart. Chart also very important subject in Excel, and also it is easy, but there are some advanced topic included in the chart. So the first of all, I have this table and I need to change or convert this table to the chart. Just only like a table, like when you create an official table in Excel, just select all the table here like this, and then go to Insert tab. And from here you can choose any type of charts. But I can go here to the recommended charts easier, because here you can, if you just select all charts here, you can find all categories or all types of charts. So the first thing we have column, line, pie chart. So as you want, you can just select the charts from here. With pie chart, for example, we have many designs like this here. So I can just select or map everything, you can find it here. Then for example the column chart, and they can just say OK. So the steps is very easy. Again, just select the table or the range, go to insert and then go to recommended table or all chart, and you can select any type and then OK. Now here I create we can of course working with the chart, this chart. For example, I have another example here. This one, for example, can select it again here, another type of table, go to insert, go to recommended, go to all charts, and then I can select another type, for example pie chart, and then select here and just say OK. So now I have created the chart. If I return back here, the chart, you can working with chart. If you just select or click on the chart, you can find we have a format and we have a design as well. So in the format, you can just working with the format, with colors, background colors, and something like this. But the most important thing is the design. In the design, first thing you can change the design. For example, I can make it in this design, or maybe in any design you want, like this. For example, here you can change the colors. So you can add, as you can see here, you can select any colors you want. And you can change also the chart type. So I just select that here. I can change the chart to the bar, for example, like this. And OK. Now I change the chart, shape of the chart, or the type of the chart. Control Z to return back again. Now here the important thing we have, as I said, here in the design. We can, for example, here switch row and column. Now if you can, the design like this, if you just say switch column, now switch the column instead of the row, and row replace the row with column and column with row, like you see here. Again, it is in this style, like here the math in the blue and the English in the orange color. So here the English and the numbers, the math, for example, like this, the mark, and for English like this, and so on. So I just drag it or change or switch. Now it is different. Here the names of students here. Take in the blue, for example, the name here, and here the other name of other student, and so on. So I just select it, just a switch. Here you can add a chart title. I can change the title of the chart. Just double click on it and you can write any name. For example, marks. I think you can add just a name of the chart. If I select or click on the chart here, I can find here many things. The first thing, chart element. If you select here, first thing here you can see the axis. If you just unselect this one or deselect this one, you can see I delete all or remove all axes from here. What I mean, if I just select it again, this axis, you can just select on the row here or row here. So primary horizontal and the primary vertical. So horizontal, you can remove this thing, or vertical, you can remove this thing for axis. So now I can remove horizontal, for example. I remove it. I can remove vertical as well. I remove it. Or I can just add both. Here, axis title. I can add the title for axis. So just select that. Click here. Now I add title here for axis. So I can add, for example, here marks. Because here they have a marks, right? And here, axis title, the names of student, like. Right? So I can just add it here from here. As I say, the first thing axis title, chart title, here you can add the title or delete the chart title from here. Data label, here you can see the label for the data. You can just select that and add a label for the data. Here, for example, 74. Between 60 and 80, you can see 74. And so on. I just add a label. Here, of course, you can add a label. I can just select that and you can add many types of label, like percentage, like change the design, change the position of the labels, and so on. Here we have a data table. We can add a table here. So you can see this for math and this for English. For this name, Awin, for example, I have 74 and 51. From where? From here. And above, we can see the chart. So you can do that from here as well. Error bar, you can add just like a grid line here. We have like a grid line. Legend also is important, is about this one here, legend. So if I just select that, I delete it, or I can add it here. Legend, you can add it in any position, like in the right or in the top, for example, in the left or in the bottom, or you can select it in the top, for example. Now I add it in the top. Trend line, you can add a line here for anything I want, like the trend line. If I just select the table, all the table, go here and go to trend line. I need to add trend line based on series of math or English, for example, for math. So I add it here, trend line for math, or you can add it for English, or you can change the type of a trend line. You can do anything, for example, here for English, and I can say OK. So this about chart elements. This is very important, of course. From here, we have here only change the design of the chart. It's not a very important. You can change it. Here you can add the filters. For example, I have this name, for example, for Awin. I can delete that. Just unselect and apply. Now, if you can see, delete the Awin. I can delete anything. You make like a filter here. I can remove the math. Just select that and apply. Now I have removed the math. Or I can just Ctrl Z to return back again. So here, I hope you understand everything from here. Now how can I add, for example, if I add another one here, another column, like select, enter, and I can add a computer, for example. So I add a computer, but as you can see here, there is no computer. Only I have math and English. So how can I add the new one here, data? So just select that here, and we have something in the design. As I said, design is very important. So I have here select data. So I can select data to add the data here in this chart. So select data from here. Now, as you can see, we have only math and English, right? I can add another thing here. Just go to add. Here I have the name. What's the name that I need? You can just write the name computer. Like this. Or you can just select here computer. Now the value. Which value that inside the computer? Of course, I need this value for computer. Right? And then, okay. Now I add a computer. But in the computer, I need the names, right? Here, for example, with the math, I have here the names, the math with the names. The name of student, each student have the different marks in the math, right? Same thing for English. But here, computer, I need to add the math. So just here, also edit this, and I need to add the student name here, right? Then, okay. Now, same thing. I have here English and name, and here same thing, English and name with computer. And okay. Now, as you can see, we have a computer, and you can see the computer now here, the marks for computer. For example, for Awin, this mark for computer is 97, as you can see here, 97, and all this information. So in this way you can add. Now the table is like this, very easy, right? Just if you delete that, go here and go to insert, and then try to insert any type of chart like this, for example, and okay. But what if the table is not like this, not like a union, not everything in the same table. For example, I have many data, but this data is not all columns, not inside one table, maybe in the two tables on one. So here like this, for example. Now I have student's name and I have math and chemistry, the marks, right? So I need the student name and I need math and chemistry like this here. But now the tables is not in the one table. I cannot do that, for example. It is not working because in the separated tables, right? So here if you just try to do that, you cannot do that. If you just try marks, I can select any table. Okay, so it is not working because it's different. They have two tables. So here I have to create a table from zero. So I don't need to select anything, just insert from here, and then here, so just go to the, for example, this type I need, select it. Now it's empty, right? If you go to the design, you can see select that, and now I need to insert data inside this table. So select that. Now here I need what? In the add here, of course I need the math first thing, and the marks for math I need to select it here, and okay. Now I add it, right? Here for math I need the names, right? For each for each student I need the marks for the math. So here in the horizontal I can add the names from another table. It's no problem because I created it from zero now. Now as you can see now here the names, and you can find the names here. Again, add. I need what now? I need the chemistry, right? Then the data for chemistry from here. Okay. Now the chemistry, you can see it's just not a name, so just edit and add the name from here. And okay. Now I also can I also create a chart, but from like a separated tables, not all data inside one tables or inside one table. So we have two tables, and I create charts from those two tables. And of course, same thing, you can edit the data from here, you can change anything you want. So I hope you understand that, and thank you very much.